Thanks for logging on to fan590.com. David Alter alongside Mark Masters of the National Post at the scene of the crime, Hamilton City Council. And for all the times we've been here, this could be the very last significant day when it comes to how this whole thing played out. I thought we might see another extension for all we know, but right now, February 1st is that deadline, and after a couple of votes today, there is nothing on the go. This thing is virtually dead.
It really is. I mean, there is one more meeting scheduled for early January, but the only motion really on the table right now is to reevaluate West Harbour, which is a location that the Hamilton Tiger-Cats have said they'll never play in, and President Scott Mitchell reiterated that today. So basically, Mayor Bob Bertina said we got nothing going on right now, and they're just running out the clock really until the February 1st deadline that was set by the 2015 Pan Am Games Organizing Committee.
So what happens with the Ticats now if they don't bring a stadium here? Do they call the city on the bluff about not having a future place, or will a renovation of Ivor Wynne be enough to suffice?
Well, in the short term, they were always going to play at Ivor Wynne over the next few years. Bob Young has said they need to replace Ivor Wynne. It's an aging facility. They need a new facility to be profitable in this city. And if they don't get one, they will look at locations outside of Hamilton to go to. This is the question now: has Hamilton, has Bob Young, the owner of the Ticats, been bluffing? Has this been a big game of chicken, or is he really going to look? Is the hometown kid, Hamiltonian, raised in the city, going to look at moving this team? And that's the big question now moving forward, I think.
And one more question for you. Do we see another extension of a deadline? Because that's what I've been predicting even on the last video blog, that despite everything, even if they couldn't get their act together on this, that there'd be yet another deadline. Do you think Ian Troop is flexible at all in this state if the city even has the gall to even ask for it?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of final deadlines in this process. I do believe February 1st, 2011 is the final deadline. They've already solicited, other municipalities to be Plan B, the backup plan. Mississauga, Markham, Brampton are in the mix to inherit this facility once Hamilton, throws up their hands officially and says we can't get it done. So I think this is the final deadline. I think it's a shame that's come to this, but I think the clock is about to run out on Hamilton.
Could be the final City of Hamilton City Council blog that we ever do together. But Mark, thank you very much. You can catch Mark Masters' work on nationalpost.com, or you could pick up the paper. I'm David Alter. Thanks for logging on to fan590.com.